Меня зовут Бекхан. Я с Дагестана.
My name is Mikhan. I am from Dagestan. I signed a contract for a year in Chechnya and I stayed there for a year. After that, they sent us to the Kursk region and told us that we wouldn't enter Ukraine and would guard the border. For 3 months I was on that border. Later the fighting started. I was with the conscripts. We were initially told that we would not go into hostilities. I was told that I would serve in Chechnya only. Why did you want to serve in Chechnya? You can tell it like it is. We've heard different stories. Really, there were a few things. I had problems with the authorities at home in Dagestan. They planted drugs on me. They wanted to put me in jail without any reason. To stop them from hunting me, I signed a contract in Chechnya. You were forced to do this, or was it your decision to avoid the problems? No, I decided it myself. The guys told me to do it too. They wanted to put me in jail a few times without any fault of mine. What for? I don't know. They planted drugs on me a few times, even though I never sold any drugs. They did it and said I was selling just to put me in jail. So, to avoid prison, you decided to join the army? Yes. The contract also implies financial rewards. Was it also one of the reasons to make money? I found ways to earn money. The most important thing for me was that I didn't go to jail. Okay, so you were in Kursk region on the 5th or 6th, when everything started. What did you hear? What did you know? What were your first emotions when you heard that certain armed forces were entering the territory of the Kursk region and were moving in your direction? We've been told that conscripts were holding positions. If they left, we would leave with them. If they leave the position on their own? No, just if the conscripts will leave, that's it. There were 3 of us from Chechnya. We were told if the conscripts left, we would go with them. If they didn't leave, then we have to hold the positions with them. And did you have enough armor, uniforms? I had nothing. What did you have at the border? We had machine guns. Is it enough to defend the border? No, of course not. It's not enough. Alright, how exactly did you get captured? Being captured? I was wounded in the first few days of fighting. I was wounded by a tank or shells. I don't really know what exactly it was. After that I was carried on a stretcher. The guys were carrying me. We left one position and went to another, and there we were captured. Weren't you going to be evacuated? Evacuate us? No. Why? You're wounded. I don't know. Did you contact anyone with that issue? Of course. What were they saying? That the evacuation was on the way, but there wasn't. What was the reason, do you know? Probably they were lying. Can you tell how you were captured? You were wounded on a stretcher and got captured. How did it happen? It was during that week. We were running around in these trenches, and I was lying wounded. Some guys were running and some were shelling. Then all the trenches were blocked. There was a smoke. Almost everything was ruined. Ukrainians commanded us to surrender and to come out without weapons. They assured us that everything would be all right. And the guys started to come out. I was lifted up too. What happened next? They lifted me up, gave me water, put me in a car and transferred to a safe place. And you went on to treatment? Yes, on treatment. Was there any physical, mental pressure? No, on the contrary, everything was fine. Did you expect that kind of attitude? To be honest, I didn't expect anything at the time. I was told that Ukrainians treated badly, but I'm 52 years old. I didn't believe that. I thought those were just rumors and talks. How is the medical care provided? Is it enough? How is the food? How would you describe the conditions in general? Conditions are good, very normal. We have 3 meals a day. Medicine, everything is available, no one complains. Did you expect it to be different somehow? There was all sorts of talk about being tortured. A humanitarian organization allowed it. Everything's good here, everything's fine. We have all we need.